All right, we've got PixelAndy and Blue Scuti. What a matchup, these two game crashers. Let's go. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Getting him counted down while I can. Of course, if you're watching right now, 3, 2, 1 countdown bits from K9. Thank you so much, Blue Scuti. Of course, making headlines worldwide for being the boy who beat Tetris. 35 years after the game was released, someone finally beats Tetris. And it was Blue Scuti, who advanced so far past the game's original intended kill screen. Got to level 157, and the game couldn't take it. Blue Scuti fixing that misdrop. Dano222 with the 2222 Canadian. Thank you so much, Dano. All right, so Blue Scuti fixes an early misdrop. He's got a nice clean board waiting on the bar. There it is. Bang. Tetris Blue Scuti. Of course, PixelAndy, you know, as the third player ever to crash Tetris in the same way that Blue Scuti did it. Doing it on level 155. And of course, PixelAndy, you'll know as a multi-time CTM Masters winner and the runner-up in the CTWC 2020 finals. And of course, they're making headlines as well. You know, I mean, New York Times, not a big deal. So both of these headline-making players, 186 Blue Scuti, 111 PixelAndy. Of course, PixelAndy coming in, you know, second in the online years, which I contend are the probably most difficult Tetris tournaments, the highest level ever. Just because, you know, it was CTWC and it was online. People didn't have to travel to participate. Dano again with the 2222. Thank you. Says go Andy go. Of course, he came in second to his own brother. Which is kind of the worst, I think. It's like, dude, I'm not even, you know, I didn't even finish first in my own house. 207 PixelAndy, 280 Blue Scuti. Of course, his brother played a couple of days ago. Got to round 2. Knocked out by Alan Bott. Andy hoping to make it further. Scuti 325, 231 PixelAndy. It's pretty bonkers that one of these players has to go out in round 1, but that is how difficult it has become. I mean, how close in skill level all these players are. You know, there's realistically about 24 players who have a realistic shot at getting into the top 16, and really 12 players who will get in pretty much all the time. And so it's really the cream of the crop almost every single match. And yeah, sometimes these high level players gonna make it into the same bracket. One will have to go out in round 1. Pretty crazy. But we have reached our level, our $2,000 incentive in the prize pool, and that means that anybody who wins even a single match will actually make it into the prize, into the money. Prize pool currently stands at $2,455, which is pretty good. 391 Andy. Scuti gonna uncover the well, get a Tetris. Andy's camera is making me anxious in a way, like it's kind of unsettling. It's like Blair Witch Project or something. Oh, Dano says that's an AI deepfake of Andy. Oh, is that what it is? no. Deepfake is hitting Tetris now. $507 PixelAndy Tetris for Scuti. $587. Scuti looking for that 600K transition. Looks like he'll get it. There's a long bar for that left side. He's gonna end up covering. Gets the long bar for the left. Uncovers, gets another bar and a Tetris. 635 blue Scuti into level 19. And what a reaction the world had to this blue Scuti phenomenon. 599 into 19 for Andy, so in effect 600K transitions on both sides. Andy gonna misdrop that S piece to the left. Should clear away fairly. Oh no, can't get the spin. Well, that'll cause some additional burning on Andy's side. And that story captivated, of course, the entire world. I mean, God, reactions and news stories everywhere. Seems to have died down a little bit, although who knows? Maybe there'll be some other stuff happening as a result. I mean, you can't make this much attention without, the world reacting in some way. Yeah, T-spin over there, 690. Oh, 691 Andy. Oh, these adjustments from Andy. Everything about Andy's side of the screen here causing me anxiety. It's the glitching camera, it's the last moment adjustments, the whole thing. I mean, look at these adjustments. 729 Andy, 785 from Blue Scuti. Long bar in Andy, 764. All right, we're into level 25 on both sides. Taknirus with the $27.99 super chat on YouTube. Thank you very much. Says Kingsman from last night would win over both of them. I appreciate the super chat, but I respectfully disagree. I think Kingsman last night on the Classic Tetris channel played a exhibition match against Alex T. Alex T playing Das. Alex T was throwing the entire time, and there's no way Kingsman in a serious match gets to even a decider with Alex T. But then I think by the end, Alex T in that last few moments really did lose. Like, he messed up. Not for memeing. But the entire time, Alex T, like all these matches, Alex T was trying to like get a Tetris, and while the Tetris was happening, do a push-up and then come back up and keep playing. A75 Blue Scuti, A42 PixelAndy. That gives you an idea of how serious Alex was taking that match. 1.1 for Andy. Blue Scuti trying to build up for another one. He's built up. And there's a Tetris for Scuti. B33 back into the lead. These players neck and neck. Yeah, so that's a good match. You should go back and watch that if it's still up or whatever. But that was entertaining. But Kingsman, that son of a gun, he wins 4 community tournaments and he beats Alex T. My word. B87 Blue Scuti, B79 Andy. Blue Scuti with the dirty Tetris, column 10 on that right side, high up on the board. Long bar over for Andy, C23, and Scuti is going to top out at B29. And Andy just has a few thousand points. He doesn't know it yet. And there it is. Okay, Andy is going to hang on. And Andy is good. There's a little bit of a delay here since we're playing, you know, over the internet. So Andy might not have known that he was that close. But Andy's going to take this one. Scuti with the top out here on 32. Board just got a little too complicated and high. I had a great dirty Tetris over in that right side, but board was still too complicated by that point. 2 game crashers. Here they are, 3, 2, 1 Tetris. All right, a lot of white pieces coming out first. I want to do a family, not a family feud. Is it a family feud? I want to do like a game show. Not like, there used to be a game called like Who Wants to Be a Max Outer, and that's good, but it wouldn't be the same exact thing. But it would be kind of like family feud of Tetris. So you get like 4 or 5 people, and maybe we can poll everybody about their like opinions, and we have a whole database of questions we can ask. That would be fun. We did family feud. And then the other one I want to do is kind of like the Newlywed Game, but they could just be like really close Tetris friends, you know, playing, and they try to have to answer questions about each other. That would be fun. So I want to do those 2 things. So if anybody wants to help me with those 2 projects, let me know in the Vandy channel. Oh, Tetris Love Connection? Oh my God. Please no, do not do a Tetris dating game. That is really the last thing that we need. And if you do it, don't tell me about it. No, thank you. 147 PixelAndy, 69,000 for blue Scuti. Building out that left side. Andy gonna Tetris Scuti. Waiting on the bar, gets it. There it is, 93,000 for young Scuti. This is a Texas versus Oklahoma matchup. There's bound to be a bit of a rivalry there. Right, Andy's going to take that long bar, fill in the middle of the stack. Oh, adjustment there with that Z piece to make room for the S. Genius. Long bar comes in, Tetris. Although, yeah, speaking of game shows, Jonas was on, what was that? Not the match game. Was it the match game, or like what was he on? Jonas was actually on a game show, or it's like one of those hidden, you have to guess who somebody is, and you know there's a whole panel of people trying to guess like why you're known or what you're known for. And Jonas was on there back in the day. Yeah, I forget what that is. What was that called? It's an old game show. It's been around forever. And they rebooted it and brought him on there. .307 PixelAndy, 302 blue Scuti. To tell the truth. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Valley, we're probably old enough to remember the actual original version of that game show, and not the reboot. 330 PixelAndy, 347 Scuti. Yeah, is that footage online anywhere? I want to go back and watch that. 376 PixelAndy. PixelAndy going to work, trying to uncover that awkward Yeah, Rhubarb trolling me in my Vandy channel. Oh, K9 has gifted a tier 1 sub to Valerie. Thanks, K9. Valerie, enjoy. Vandy, please, I was only born in 1990. Oh, well, you're ancient in this community. That puts you in Geezer League territory. 429 PixelAndy, 442 Blue Scuti. Tack and Iris says, is the commentator vandweller? Yes, it is. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry that I'm here ruining Tetris for you. As I've been doing going on 7 years now. 6 years, 7 years. Yeah, super close, just separated by about 10,000 points. They are about 8 lines different. The X-Leif has cheered 19 bits. Thank you so much. 526 transition for PixelAndy here in game 2. By the way, we did get to 10,000 subs on YouTube. So 5-digit club. Thanks to everybody who has followed us or whatever it's called. Subscribing on YouTube. Really appreciate that. 546 on 19 here for Scuti. So now we just got to get, we got to get to the 6-digit club. And Andy scrambling up near the top of the stack is a very bad board. And that is going to be a top out. Scuti already ahead. I think that was 581 or so for Andy. Tack and Iris with the Canadian 27.99 says beer for vandweller. Well, thank you very much. I'm not a big drinker, so if you don't mind if I can use it toward maybe... Let's go ahead and get this underway. It was once a best of 5. Now, a best of 3. PixelAndy, Blue Scuti, 2 game crashers, 3-2-1 Tetris. Crashic Tetris Monthly. You're in Crasher Masters. All right, we're gonna do that's it. We're gonna do game show night once a month. I mean, we got it. So here's the thing: are these other there are things that are out there now. Monday Night Madness. What's it called? The whole Tetris Friendlies thing has moved over to the CTWC channel. They got stuff going on Monday night. They've got stuff going on Friday. So we got to put some counter programming up there. Maybe we'll do game show night. We'll do some, at least something every Monday or something. Maybe something every Monday. We got to take back Mondays. Taking back Monday. Isn't that a band? Oh, it's Sunday. Yeah, we got to get some counter programming up there. $160 for Andy. Muffio says Tetris Tuesday has a nice ring to it. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll take over Monday, and then they'll be like, oh man, no one's watching us anymore over here at Monday Night Mayhem. And then, you know, we're going to move it to Tuesday and call it Tuesday Night Terror. And then we'll do something every Tuesday, and we'll just keep pushing them around the schedule until they're doing it at 3 a.m. Wednesday morning. That's it. The gloves are off. 230 PixelAndy, 192 for Blue Scuti. You can see both players are rolling. They are drumming their hands across the back of the controller, and this helps them create rapid taps on the other side of the controller. Chris B says, are vandweller and danweller the same person? I feel a deep emotional connection to Dan Weller, but we are not the same person. $321 PixelAndy, $241 Blue Scuti. Oh, 4B52DDBA370ECF272236CDB6F says, can you give me a shout out? 415 Andy, 342 Blue Scuti. So yeah, here's a shout out to 4B52DDBA370ECF272236CDB6F. Shout out to you. Could I repeat that? I'm not sure I could. Pink Blue says, can you say it again? I missed it. $506 for PixelAndy, $412 for Blue Scuti. And something else is happening over on that Tetris Friendly's cinematic universe. You know, I've noticed for the last couple of months, Kingsman is saying things like, you know, all right, it's a topo for the Blue Scuti, you know, and here's the PixelAndy, and here's the Ramations, and here's the, you know, putting the in front of every person's name. And then I was listening last night to Monday Night Mayhem, and Burb Wizard was doing it too. Here's for the Kingsman, the Alex T, the Blue Scuti. What are they doing? What are they doing over there? 647 for PixelAndy, 513 Blue Scuti. Varchild said, if your name was The, would you be The? That's funny because that's actually my favorite all-time band. It's weird that you said that. Mar Frem says, keep going, Vandy. This is prime red bracket rant material. See, it is red bracket, so I'm allowed to go a little off script. 695 transition PixelAndy, huge transition score. Blue Scuti looking for one last one, but getting up pretty high. Finally gets a long bar over for the Tetris into 19, and another long bar in 607 Blue Scuti. The X-Leif says, I don't know what you're talking about, vandweller. And here's 5 bits. Muffio says, The is your favorite band? Yes, correct. There you go. Put it on Liquipedia. This is prime material. I'm not, that's my favorite band. I'll show you my CD collection. 825 for PixelAndy, 688 Blue Scuti. So there's another Tetris Andy. So Andy with about 130,000 point lead. Doxing myself left and right. You guys know way too much about me. Marfram says, online facts. Andy's 19 transition was the number 9 all-time best in main event history, Masters event history. Yeah, this is huge. Level 23, Andy. He's about to go into 24. He's at 945. I mean, Blue Scuti has a great pace going as well. There's a Tetris for Andy. Now he's one away. Has to do some burning here. This is going to eat up some pace. But he's now set up for a Tetris And he's going to get the max out going into level 25. Hana says, can Masters be rebranded back into main event? Well, just wait. You just wait there, Hana. 975 from Dano222 says, chicken sandwich for your pal vandweller. Thank you so much, Dano. 1.1 for PixelAndy. Blue Scuti 921. So Andy almost 200,000 point lead, 190,000 point lead. And Scuti's got a great pace going. Oh no, that T is a mess. And that is causing an additional mess on that left side. And Scuti's got to be careful. And okay, he's able to keep that well open and get that Tetris. He's going to have to clean this up. It's a good, like, 7 rows of trash. Now Andy with the just about 200,000 point lead. Andy is into 29 at B80. 2 lines to go until level 29 for Scuti. He's going to get those 2 lines. Still garbage at the bottom of the stack. Has to do something. We're able to take that triple down the right side. Looks like Scuti is going to survive this. Now it's Andy who's got to be a little concerned. He's got that spire in the middle of the stack he's got to work around. Seems to be getting it done. Has brought it down. Scuti is now clean. And he's trying to set up. Okay. He actually is set up. And there's a Tetris for Scuti. A74. Andy has been burning for a while. That's going to give Scuti an opportunity. But Andy is now clean and back again. And Andy Tetris C80. 50 lines to go till the level 39 super kill screen. Right, Andy trying to get set up again. Is set up, waiting for the bar. There's a Tetris Scuti B55. There's one Andy. So Andy has really only increased his lead during this despite some burning. Scuti's really going to start going ham here. Just there's a Tetris, 30 lines to go for Scuti, and he's got to make up 150,000 points, and Andy's got a clean board. Andy's big job here is just to keep adding points. And kind of a drought, not a good time for Scuti. Hangs that long bar, hangs a couple of long bars in column 9. That's going to be a top out for Scuti, and Andy is good in game number 3. Raid party of 9. Thank you, Sodium Overdose. Regina Phalange says, Vandy, how often do you think you reuse piece sets? I mean, I can't say it's never happened, but I mean, there's what, millions of combinations? No, 6. We have a million. All right, both players are ready. It is game 4. PixelAndy and Blue Scuti. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Scuti needs to win to force a decider. It's his brand that runs all their content. So is it something different than just like their YouTube channel? Is it like a separate business, or that is the business? Well, you'd think they'd be here in chat, you know, cheering on their Tetris athletes, and they could explain it to you. It's separate. All right, Fireworks says it's separate. All right, Scuti kind of on the struggle bus here a little bit, trying to find something for that right side. Long bar looks good. All right, he's going to open up that well. That would be good for a Tetris if he can keep it open. Ends up having to knock it down. Oh, Valerie says, I worked for them for years. Oh, look at that. Amazing. 122 PixelAndy, 44,000 for Blue Scuti. He's got an open well. Tetris PixelAndy 151, 93,000 for Scuti. There's another Tetris PixelAndy. Galizer says we need Taylor Swift to watch a Tetris stream. Yeah, we need Taylor Swift to date a Tetris player. That's what we need. Who are we volunteering to date Taylor Swift? Who are we nominating? Zempro is volunteering. Dan V. Yeah, let's volunteer Dan V. Dan V, your job is now to date Taylor Swift. DJ Mr. Bro says, Vandy, take one for the team. I mean, if I have to. 100 bits from the X-Leaf. Thank you very much. I know I'm not saying your name right, but... Oh, Miles. Yeah, Miles, get in there. $250 for PixelAndy, $230 for Blue Scuti. Mr. Giant Hamster, 100 bits. Thank you very much. All right, Simul Tetris, 254, Blue Scuti, 302, PixelAndy. The hype train is going on Twitch. Oh my word. I mean, DJ Mr. Burrow, I'll look into it, all right? I can't promise anything, but I'll look into it. Mr. Giant Hamster has gifted 5 subs to the community. Thank you, Mr. Giant Hamster. Henry's Egg, Startup A, Doodle89, T-Town John, A35U, you have received gift subs. Thank you very much, Mr. Giant Hamster. Valerie with the 100 bits. Thank you very much. 370 Blue Scuti, 394 PixelAndy. And the X-Leaf with 69 individual bits. Thank you very much, the X-Leaf. Simul Tetris 486, Andy 418 for Blue Scuti. What's the biggest comeback from points have you seen? It's got to be 300,000. I remember the one that stands out to me is the Richard Berenyi one against, I think, Corion? Is that who it was against, or was it Joe? I don't remember. Back in the old days, 2019. 2,000 bits from Rubik's QB. Thank you so much, Rubik's QB. Rubik's QB is a member of the Sticker Club on Patreon. The stickers, I got them. I got the stickers yesterday, so be mailing our first batch out this week. Tetris Blue Scuti 514, 577 PixelAndy. Poyo says that dog chased down from Andy into 39. Fractal versus dog live. Yeah. Some big chase downs. We gotta do a thing. The X-Leaf with 69 more bits. Thank you very much. 624 PixelAndy, 537 Blue Scuti. His board is a little bit messed. He's gonna get a single into 29. Setting up for the Tetris, going aggro. And that is the Blue Scuti we have come to know. If you watch the CTWC performance, you know, aggressive setups and, you know, making it happen. And we kind of yet to see that in this match, but now making it happen. 702 Andy, 571 Scuti. And there's another Tetris Scuti, 598. Scotty Ginge says Tom Brady versus the Falcons. True. Tom Brady's still a sore subject. I can't believe I have to root for a team that has neither Tom Brady or Bill Belichick on it anymore. I mean, what the heck? 655, Scuti, 757. Scuti setting up column 3. Getting droughted, ends up having to take a few lines down. Trying to keep it open, ends up putting the J in there to bring it down. Finally gets a Tetris, 689. 816, PixelAndy. Bruno Abreu says, Andy used to be a very conservative player in stacking, really enjoying this more aggressive style. It is fun. 907, PixelAndy, 749, Blue Scuti. Nick Leiston says, can't believe we have 2 of the 3 game crashers facing off in round 1. Yeah, indeed. And we will have 2 more of them, regardless of how this turns out, in round 2. Only one will escape this month into the semis. Scuti getting up a bit high on the board. He's going to take it down, get a Tetris. He's already built up for another one. There's the bar Tetris. 873, 100,000 point lead for PixelAndy. Tetris, Scuti, 906. Andy has got the max out. Peroxide01 says, PixelAndy turned down the perfect clear. Yeah, well, that's the pro move. Can't get wedded to that perfect clear, man. It's all about winning. Tetris Andy, A74, Scuti. Treading water a bit. There we go. He's going to uncover that right side. Tetris open. There it is. 989. So still about 100,000 point lead or so. Scuti, Tetris. He's got the max out. B24 to A24. A24, that indie movie studio. Blue Scuti looks like he can make indie movies, like he's an indie movie director. Totally see that. Scuti into 29 at A96 and Andy in at B62. And he got a lot to bring down and he's brought it down. B85. Scuti setting up. Tetris Scuti B43. He's brought that stack down. Andy at the 1.2 CO2. All right, Scuti with a gap there. He's going to uncover it. Needs something to bring it down. Tetris, not a Tetris, a triple. Sorry. I just see Tetrises. All right, Scuti bringing this down. B84. Andy with that left side gets a bar over. You really worry about that. You've seen Andy hang those sometimes in the past. Scuti, Tetris, C28. He's making up ground against Andy. 50 lines to go. Andy holding out to have to take a triple down. Just a 60,000 point lead. Blue Scuti's left side. Can't get the bar over, and that is going to be a top out for Scuti. And Andy will survive and make it to round 2. Scuti has topped out and will not be making it to round 2. 3-1 Pixel. Andy. Adam Verbus, thanks for the sub. We'll watch Andy play this out. Scuti, it's great to have you here. Our defending champ will not be advancing into round 2, but Andy will. So that's rough, man. A round 1 matchup between these 2 great champions. Always exciting to see who moves on, but also disappointing that they both aren't going to make it to the semis. So GG's, guys. The X-Leaf says rip channel points. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.